It was something which I really wanted to get into the academy, because that experience in Italy had not happened until now, and me being also half Italian, I really wanted to contribute in this way. So through my past connections, I had got in touch with Giulio, and he was open to this opportunity to host our team even during the season, which is a little difficult usually. But thanks to his contacts also and to the collaboration of everyone here, we made this happen. And yeah, the under-15 team during the Diwali break was able to travel there, and it went quite smoothly also till the end. And once there, of course, that whole idea of this experience from players who have not been outside India also, for such an experience, they were really looking forward to it. Even the mentality, they were thinking about it already during the UEFA competition also, which we had to discuss. But yeah, it was since the tasting that new different culture, coming out of that bubble, but with such a mentality with these boys, it was really I think it went so smooth. Thanks to everyone in the team, they were all very collaborative, and the staff, everyone helped out. Even the residence where we stayed, so we stayed near Lazio, so it was 2 hours from Rome, the region of Lazio, and they treated us like a family there. From the food, getting to all our needs, all we wanted, and then tasting the real pasta also. Finally, the boys were really happy, and they tried so many new, very simple dishes, which is not part of their, like in India, the spices and everything is a lot stronger, but they really enjoyed it, and I think that they were very adaptable. So it's something which I also appreciated a lot. Very less fast, adapting to everything. We had the opportunity to get into those 3-4 days of adaptation of the climate, the food, and then since it was cold there, so that was also a little bit of a worry. But everyone did it really well, and from there then our trainings and everything started. See, personally, I've lived there also now for 12 years. So for me, that perception of it's almost like a religion, no? Even the parents, from when you're 4-5 years old, the way they support, sometimes even exaggeratively, the players to get into football. So we even experienced that in the regional games. It was a very simple league game, but from the parents to the coaches and everyone so on top of even unfortunately getting that result. But when you see them scoring and the boys running towards their family, so you see that it's there in the blood. So it's difficult to explain, but when you experience it, I think it's the best thing. So this journey there, I think it would really affect them, and they will really remember it. So we had 6 games all in all in those 12 days, and we played the Lazio Cup with the inter-regional teams from the Lazio region. So let's say there is the National League, where there is Lazio, Roma and all the big teams, which they travel all around Italy. So the provincial teams, they travel around the province itself. So the Lazio Cup was how to get together with different communities there within the region, and of different levels, because there was Casino, Villalba, which were really top team. There was already a lot of discussion about the team coming from India and they're having to play them. So even the sports director was there. He hosted us really well. Casino also itself, which now even the foundation of all these regional local teams have been built a lot more. So a lot of the grounds have improved to turfs, and so we've also, it's lucky that they have come in this moment, because even the facilities and all were really nice. And what I feel there was, even though of course the national Lazio, Roma, they are the ones who eventually then get into the professional system, and that too not all. but the fight, the desire, and the technique, the base is really high there. So even with these teams, with the ideas they have and how they want to play, it was really interesting to test and challenge them, because we had to change things during the first half to the second, and even the players themselves are already very aware. So the discussions were easy, but we could, the managing the tasks was interesting, because normally here then you do a few, and then you come into the comfort zone. It's easy to tackle. But this, I think, was one thing which was very enjoying, even to see the games again, discuss about it, and then play back to back a lot of games, and still not thinking of the fatigue because the place we are in. And then, eventually Lazio, of course, you see that touch of professionalism already there, the mentality, the hunger, the small details of not giving an inch to the opponents, no matter where they are from, or even if it's a friendly. So on that, there were different phases in which in the start we really coped well, we found decisions, but then how they quickly adapt because they are used to these obstacles. We had to face that challenge, even physically, of course. It was a bit tough for some of the boys, but I think the way we were, all the staff and even the families there, one thing which really stood out from what they said was, we have this hunger to compete and to go for every ball and make the most of it. So that was very appreciating from them. Yeah, exactly. I felt it really went smoothly, because the first 4-5 days we just got into that zone of having to train, getting the experience of the weather, the food, and I think just that commitment and that expectation from the boys of wanting to test this challenge in a positive way, it just facilitated everything actually, and not having even any injuries in hand in those moments. We just got into the first game quite well, even though we had a tough game in the first one already, but we adapted really well, and we didn't get any panic because of that aggressiveness of the opponents. So all in all, I think because of that mentality they built already, because even thanks to what we did before, it helped us a lot. The food was great, the different kind of meat. It was not only the chicken, and then they got in a pizzaiolo who is a professional who teaches it to other professionals to make pizzas for all of them, and then they were asking, can I have this one, can I have this type of pizza? So, and it was all coming to them, and so they were really happy. You could see those smiles, and then of course sometimes someone misses the Indian food a little bit in the ending, but I think they really appreciate it. Then even about the fact of the culture, going to experience the local game. Then we went to Rome, to the Stadio Olimpico, which is a historical stadium, and we got to see Italy in their qualification game with North Macedonia, and the 3 points were needed, so it was really, it was tensed, and the fans all around, how they cheer, and how they all gather together before the games, after the games, so it was. I think that they will really enjoy these moments, even when they talk about it later and they get into different competitions. They will also be able to talk together, make this team building moments when things are not happening. We have to always remember these moments to make them better. So I think that was. The Italian game was really a good one. Apart from that, also we went to a third division, the women's game in Frosinone. There also perfect ground, a lot of professionalism, and how the girls also were playing. So there was Akhil and others. They appreciated the girl playing in their position, seeing maybe what they are doing according to what they do in that game. So it was, we had a lot of talking. And even the simple moments in which we were studying down below in the hall, they were really concentrated in writing their match reports and their studies also. So I think they just went into that zone, and it all just happened really well. Julio, the Mondo Sports events, I think a big thank you to them because it wouldn't have happened, and it made it look so easy even for myself. It was the first time trying to organize something like this, but I think from the very start they were so open in all our needs, what we wanted, the days we wanted to play, the days we could not, even the timing, because when the league happens, the teams actually never play any games, any friendly games, or even tournaments per se. So it was really accommodating, and I must say even the teams there which said okay, and then they came to us, and then some of them were talking. The few who were talking English, they spoke to some of the boys. Where are they from, and how old are they? So there were some good moments, and they really wanted us to come back also. So maybe it can be a start of something which can continue, maybe yearly, maybe in a few years. They have given us the special invitation for their Lazio Cup also, which is the big main event they have end of the season in May, where the top teams, there is Atletico Madrid, they have been winning since the last 2 seasons. They come, then Shakhtar Donetsk, and top Italian teams, Lazio, Roma, Fiorentina. So it'll be a nice conundrum of talents, and hopefully one day maybe if we can reach there also, it'll be great.